pulled out.
Welcome to politics. Welcome to what is, listen, when I said that there's reasons why I considered not running, it's because the people are fucking lazy. Right? And Eve's my niece, right? I like her, right? But this is just more of the same. Don't show up. So then what? What about today? What about tomorrow? What about when people need you? How do you grow San Andreas if you have absentees? Whether it be in the DOJ, whether it be in the marshals, whether it be people standing around in a fucking circle in their police department and only coming down when they want to throw drones and fucking, you know, fucking class 2s at a bunch of people that are just trying to live their life. This is what we are fighting for, Pred. It's to bring life back into this fucking city, and the first step of that is being the fuck around. And if you can't do that, then sit down.
I got 3 pretty good arguments to bring up. If 3 things that I'm going to close on during the debate. If Eve Summers doesn't care about you when she needs you, why would she care about you when she doesn't? I brought the pressure that made her crack. How will she stand up for you when she can't stand up for herself or her platform? Eve Summers didn't show up to the debate. She won't show up for you.
I think that's the move, is that you open up the debate with those points and why the previous administration she was a part of failed. Point out the lack of anything that they did. Ask, what did they do? Fishing legislation, hunting legislation, and the rest was for BCSO.
Is it all copy-pasted?
No, it's like
I know the toe clamps one is copy-pasted, but is the other one's copy-pasted?
No,
too?
I think they wrote it, but it's like fucking 5 sentences. You should take a look at it. Take a look at it so you got the ammunition. And then after you open up with that intro and be like, I would love to have debated these points, but she's a no-show, right? And then open up as to why you are going to be better. Just because she's not there doesn't mean you can't put out the debates and answer questions. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what it's going to end up turning into, is us taking questions from the crowd.
Well, I'm going to have Silas, right?
Oh, you'll have someone to debate. I'll be standing there with my dick in my hand like I'm some fucking cuck. I have to watch you 2 guys fuck.
Well, so the thing is, it may be very similar to the format that was previous, which was, it wasn't actually a debate, but rather it was the moderator asks questions and then you go through the panel list. You get what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to be an actual debate.
Run that too, because that sounds. I want us to be fucking arguing. I want us to be throwing stones. I won't be able to throw any stones.
Yeah, but neither am I. Silas's platform is, I love what you did, and I want more of it.
Are you able to get Cypress to not vote?
I'm gonna talk to them tomorrow, and I don't know the answer to that. But Pred, the problem is, I want you to put this into perspective, is that these fucking dumb fucks changed the voter laws, announced it once when only you saw it. You're the only candidate who saw this. The people don't even know when they go to the ballot how that voting is going to work. Everything is fucked.
We're going to need to go at Angel during the debate. You down?
Yes, I'm planning to go do it. Yeah. I'm going to bring up my next 3 months. Like, that's going to be a big piece of it. We need to keep these fuckers in check. This is a goddamn democracy, right? So they should be there.
It should be a democracy, but currently it is a tyrannical, authoritarian state operating under one governmental entity that has supreme power and no contestation.
Yeah. Yeah. It's rigged. You know what? You should bring up, you know what a great talking point would be? What makes you think that this is a fair and free election when one of Angel's BFFs, Eve Summers, people don't need to know whether it's true or not, is comfortable enough to skip a debate like this, where Angel is changing the rules? What makes you think it's not rigged? And the thing is, when you pose something like that, people are going to get swayed because they're going to be like, huh, that does sound sus. It just needs to sound sus. That's it. Think about it. That's how they do politics in the U.S. all the time. You just say some shit like, hey, have you seen Obama's passport?
I already know what this is going to turn into.
Yeah.
Angel interrupting us every 5
fucking
seconds.
100 fucking percent.
Fucking keep it. We should take a shot every time Angel interjects in something that's being said. You guys down? Yeah, I got the whiskey ready to go.
I don't think she's going to. That would be absolutely idiotic if she does.
Let's hope that she fucking does, brother. Because
that would be the dumbest shit ever. I would love that. I would love that. But there's no way she'd be that stupid.
I guarantee you that she cannot help herself. She cannot help herself from taking anything and inserting herself into it.
It's funny you say that. Actually, now that I'm remembering, 3 months ago, she had a problem with me from the very beginning, mind you. And she thinks she's coy, but she's not. Like, you know what she did during the debate? She jumped in and started asking me all kinds of shit from my website after this dumb fuck actually implemented some of the things we... So when we put up votenino.com, and Michael can tell you this, we ran for San Andreas because there wasn't the split county. And then she split it and then started commenting about our website like, oh, how's this going to work? We already do this. No shit. You fucking stole it from our website. And then she started asking questions like, oh, but this is a county legislation. Yeah, because you just announced it. What, are you going to live edit this? So my point here is you are right. She probably will. And it's going to be so gorgeous for us. Because people hate the marshals right now.
They do. But I got the most powerful move ever. I think I can actually prove publicly that she has a bias towards me in a public forum. I think she lashes out so fucking hard that we can actually prove a live bias from her and the DOJ. How can we trust them overseeing the election? How can we trust them overseeing the debate?
Wait, you're going to say this is my ex-wife?
Yes.
Oh my God. Holy fuck.
You know, in most places, the person overseeing the election would be inherently conflicted if their ex-husband was running for mayor, right?
100%. I think that's enough to get it thrown out.
Listen, Pred, you might be slightly overcooking. And let me explain why. The reality is that this election shit probably is not going to change, right? The DOJ overstepped, and more than likely, it's going to go through the way it is. But the fact that they took these steps, as long as people feel the egregiousness, you can garner votes. You can garner votes simply off of that. Note, do not be fooled by Andy Jones and the 397 votes she got. Unless she's getting flying in voters, you probably have more support. I know you have more support. I talked to C4 yesterday, right? I talked to other people on Blaine. They are voting for you, okay? So as long as you generate that hype of like, I am running Blaine. I want to support you, Blaine. What have they done? And then say, fuck you to the DOJ and the marshals. You're going to get those votes. So focus on that. I'm
going to say fuck you on stage to the DOJ and the marshals. I'm going to look Angel in the eyes and I'm going to say fuck you and the DOJ and the fucking marshal.
We do not need that letter that came out. No action needs to come out with it from now and Monday. The fact that we put it out there is and the twats you've been putting out is in and of itself going to garner the votes that are needed.
I hope that a lot of people show up for today's debate.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait.
This has potential to be this has potential to be one of the biggest debates in this city, even without our opponent showing up.
Wait, did they didn't even state announce the debate?
I'm calling.
Yeah. People need a heads up. Just want to see if you were. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think. Hey, how you doing there, Judge? Is it Judge or Justice Grayson? My apologies. Judge Grayson, I think might be a time to start the state announcements for the debate so that people know that it's coming. I just wanted to make sure because you know how people are. People aren't as social media around here. Yeah, they all do got TikTok rot. No problem, ma'am. You have a fantastic day. Well, at least Arcadia is going to be the one that's overseeing it.
She is such a breath of fresh air. I talked to Grayson. Grayson is currently quote-unquote unemployed, and his status for becoming judge is unknown. I was like, what?
Wait, who's unemployed?
Grayson said he has to wait and hear back as to what's going to...
Is that a marshal?
No, because he had to step down to become a judge. So it could be like in a day. It could be in a week. I don't know. So
there's barely any judges. Why not just hire people that have interest?
Well, I offered him a position on my cabinet to write residency and voter law for Los Santos County. I was like, listen, I know because you'd actually do the job. You know what I mean? You know, you ever think if they just spent more time instead of just stirring shit, if they actually did their fucking job, half of these problems wouldn't exist. It's all self-manufactured if you think about it. You know what I mean?
The city's dead because of so many failed institutions simultaneously.
Yeah.
You have the PD failing.
Yep.
You have the DOJ failing. You have the EMS, the doctors failing. You have all these institutions failing. Our fucking city is like a third world fucking country at this point. Why aren't these people doing their jobs in recruiting?
No.
We need infrastructure.
Because they want the title. That's the problem. What do you think Andy Jones was? It was a title vote. That's it. It's not a, I am going to do something. No, it's a title. And if people with titles, it doesn't do shit for anybody. Yeah, and you're right. It's failed institutions. Left, right, and center. The audacity of people that stop the businesses from being able to operate for 6 weeks tells you everything. The amount of people that have told me, Fred, straight up, that I am finding little reason to want to wake up anymore. And when I bring these comments up to those that are in charge of help sorting this out, right? People in the DOJ, people in the PD,
they hold the power.
They tell me, you know what they tell me? Why are you telling me this? Why do I give a shit? And I'm like, yikes. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening.
Big issue right there on itself, because that is just crazy to not be able. Here's the thing, right? Listen, when I was sheriff, I evaluated myself and I evaluated the people that I had in power all the time, constantly, to make sure everything was balanced, to make sure that hiring was happening as often as it needed to. All right, if numbers were not being met, then I needed to make sure that they could be met. The infrastructure is more important than the quality sometimes, and I hate to say it because in this fucking instance, we are so down bad that I would take anybody in these positions at this point because the infrastructure is that fucking terrible.
Yeah. I think what it is, it's an extreme fear of the outcome and extreme fear of risk, because risk challenges your title and stripping of it. But here's the reality. Anybody who is not willing to take any risks and is playing it safe, nobody remembers who the fuck they are.
Bingo. I'm here to fucking make waves and ride them out. I don't give a fuck. Remember me, don't remember me, but it will be impossible to not remember me after what we accomplish in the next 3 fucking months.
Yep. Not wrong.
We're going to bring this city back together.
Amen. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Is he awake right now?
I don't know. He might be talking to his father.
Imagine.
Apparently he's doing drugs.
Preventing progression to preserve their power. That might be a good slogan.
Can you imagine? Oh my God. You know, that it's kind of why when I look at Peters, I get so offended on his behalf. This man has been around so much trying to do Best Buy people, and he just gets dogged on all fucking day. It's fucking bullshit. We got to change this, Pred. This is our fucking opportunity.
I mean, here's the thing, right? If the BCSO and LSPD aren't working together now, we're gonna have to prioritize getting fucking shit going. Here's the thing. If I was mayor up there right now, and they told me that they weren't gonna fucking help the people down here, I would dock all their pay immediately. Fucking the lowest I could fucking make it. Because I'm not gonna pay them to do fucking nothing. They need to do their jobs up north, and they need to do their jobs down south. I'm not paying them to campaign for the opposition. Like they're currently being paid to do. They're openly campaigning, openly endorsing. I mean, they're the ones that are doing all the work for Eve Summers.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem, right? It's a status quo vote, right? We earned this title. Please do not push me aside. It's fucking bullshit. Ugh.
I mean, what happens after this? You know what I mean? Like, what happens in the worst case scenario?
I don't want to even think that, to be honest, because I don't have anything good to say.
Gotta stop the steal. I think I want to get the mines open, too.
The mimes?
Yeah, the mines.
Oh, the mines.
Yeah, I want to get the mine.
Right? Listen, Pred, I've spent a lot of time talking to a lot of people. All they want is their voice to be heard. That's literally the thing that they are hurting the most on. Is that they cannot even talk to justices. They cannot talk to judges. And every time it's an excuse, oh my God, no one wants to be a judge. Motherfucker, we have 3 people wanting to be judges in my, in just my cabinet alone. The problem is if you're never around and you're not actively hiring, what do you expect is going to happen? I'm just saying. So, we got about 30 minutes here. Michael, what are your thoughts on all this? I'm just going to think about something real quick.
I'm not going to lie. I'm animating a picture of Angel puppet mastering both of you on my phone. So.
What it should be is she's puppet mastering Eve Summers and Andy Jones. Meanwhile, me and fucking Nino are trying to stop it. I'm sure whatever you're working on will be great regardless.
It's gonna be good, Pred. I promise.
I have faith in you.
It's gonna be.
Honestly, I have more faith in you than I do 99.999% of this fucking city.
I appreciate that.
The work you do is splendid. Honestly, I should be paying you.
No. I don't get paid for campaign work. You can ask Nino.
So, all right, I'm back. Or I've been here, but I'm just, okay. Let's say there is a worst case scenario. I am already planning on contesting a lot of state legislation for preparation of Project 2030.
If you give me the worst case scenario, if you give me the power and the tools, I'll investigate both all the BCSO, the mayoral office up there, and bring them down. I promise I'll find something.
I feel like those are things we can do.
Mark my words.
There's a lot I want to discuss, but I cannot say it openly right now. And there is a plan. If you lose the election, it's not over. Project 2030, yeah. You've been on fire on Twitter.
I was outside of the BCSO building with a camera trying to fucking capture a picture of Eve Summers being around at the BCSO meeting.
Was she in there?
So I could get. I was too busy twatting. I think I might. If she was there, I missed her.
Were you able to speak to Blaine County at all?
No, they don't allow me to. They're not platforming me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they said one time's enough. Meanwhile, Eve's there every day in and out of their meetings being platformed because she's currently she is the mayor. No one talks about it. She's not doing anything now. I mean, the way I look at it, Eve Summers has been mayor for the last few weeks.
Is that legal?
Technically, yes, but it shouldn't be.
How?
I mean, there's nothing in the legislation currently that... I mean, I'd have to go double check, but nothing I can recall off my mind, and I've read that shit like 4 fucking times. Sometimes I literally wake up just to fucking go down there, grab my MDT, and fucking read this shit.
Okay, so... If you can do what she did, that means I can win and then be like, Michael, you're now the mayor for the next 3 months.
You could, yeah.
Technically so. I mean, who else? I mean, is it just a mayor being elected, or is it the mayor's administration is being elected? You know what I mean? Like, how does it operate in politics? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think this is legal, if I'm going to be honest.
Might be a good debate point, but I also like bringing up the point that Eve Summers is currently acting as mayor. What is she doing? What is she doing now while she has the power? I mean, I really think that...
It's going to be a total of 3 weeks.
Yeah. Is that how long it's been? Close to it, yeah. Close to 3 weeks, yeah.
At the end of her term, it's going to be 3 weeks.
And she's done nothing.
When is the last...
quit?
I want to say like a little over a week ago. Oh my God. You ready for this?
Yeah.
The last piece of legislation written by Andy was gonna 2 months. September 2nd. The term ends a week from tomorrow. You need to bring that up.
Yeah, it's a big one. I'll make sure I bring that up. That one's down. This is gonna be a fucking bloodbath. This will be one of the days that people realize freedom is not something they have at the moment.
No. Not when you have the DOJ intervening with everything.
Nope. Not at all.
All right, I had my lunch. Sorry, boys. I had to dump it in. All right. I think you might be able to. You should file for impeachment.
Yeah, I mean, I want to. I want to go hard out the gate.
No. I mean, literally file for impeachment this week.
Well, I think honestly, I think I could. All right, I'm calling. I got to email Bill.
Because I don't think, like, listen, just because Blaine County wrote legislation. Hold on, let me look this up. There is no, she wasn't voted in. There is no. Hold on, I'm trying to look this up right now. Members of their office, they have to submit a resume.
I'll be doing my best to listen to you. Give me a moment. I have to look.
There is nothing in here that states even in their members of the Blaine County Mayor's office that the mayor can pass on mayorship, because deputy mayor is a manufactured position. So she has been openly operating as the mayor without any legislative support. Oh my God. And I don't think she's been sworn in. Oh my God, wait, hold on. Michael, impersonating a government employee.
Oh no. You know what they'll argue though?
What?
They're just gonna argue that just because it's not in legislation,
it doesn't matter
if it's illegal, is what they'll say.
What do you mean? Who cares what people say? It's got to be proven.
No, I mean the DOJ will say that. They'll say it's not in legislation that she can't pass the position on to whoever she wants, so it's not illegal.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, it's their way of getting out of having to write half-decent legislation. You know what I mean?
They need to, DOJ still needs to provide an argument for it.
Sure.
And it says in the Constitution, the elected positions of Blaine County, blah, 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 blah. It's in the Constitution. She's not elected.
I think they fucked themselves by referring to them as elected positions. I think you're right.
Wait, should Bobby had his election stolen? Bobby is supposed to be the mayor. Maybe. Listen, it doesn't matter the outcome, right? And this is kind of what I was trying to tell Pred too. It's never about the outcome. It's about the pressure.
Sure.
I think I'm gonna head over to the place. Show face early.
Did you hear what I said, by the way? You ready for
What'd
it?
you say, brother?
Okay. Sorry, I was banging out my lunch. Okay. In the Constitution, it says the elected positions of Blaine County mayor, yada, 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 right? Number two, the deputy mayor is in their own legislation appointed. It does not note anything about passing on powers. There's nothing codified about passing on your mayorship to anybody. Eve Summers has been impersonating a government employee.
Holy shit.
She becomes a felon, she can't run. And even if, because Michael was saying, well, the, you know, DOJ may say da 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 da. Who gives a fuck? Even if they dismiss it, as long as it's up on the docket. It's all about the, you know, it's all about the fucking, you know, it's all about the fucking goddamn it, optics.
I need to call a cop and see if she's actually been doing that, because that's actually a good case.
Make sure you don't tell someone that's going to leak this plan. You know what I mean?
Well, I can't tell Bobby.
Well, Bobby would probably post it. Wait,
I was just
Bobby?
Yeah, he'll do it.
Bobby
He'll
might be the rightful mayor right now.
He might be. I mean, honestly, there's a good chance for it. I'm gonna get him to come here. Hey, Bobby, you busy? Me and Mayor Nino need to talk to you at the memorial. Legion Square Memorial. Yeah, they're already here, but they're separate from us right now. All right, we're by the memorial. Come by. Should we go to Moss and Peters about this? They might actually. Should we go to Moss, Peters, and Bobby about this?
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
Honestly, this might be the move.
Yeah.
If they hate Blaine County. They hate the BCSO.
True.
Nothing. I think we go to them with the information.
It doesn't
right
need
now.
to be a W in court. It can be dismissed. It's all about being up there and people being like, wait, what the fuck? I mean, like, look at the docket case. All the evidence is on there. No one's going to look at the docket. They're like, look, she's pretending to be mayor.
Could we go over there?
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby, come on.